Have you heard the news? A potential $4,500 relief payment is making waves in Washington, and this time it's aimed directly at our seniors. Yes, for those age 65 and over, especially those receiving Social Security, SSI, and SSDI, there's new movement in Congress that could finally bring long-awaited financial relief. If you or a loved one is a senior living on a fixed income, this update could mean more than just a few extra dollars. It could mean the difference between choosing food or medicine, between peace of mind and constant financial stress. So, what's really happening behind closed doors in D.C.? Is Congress finally listening? Let's break it all down together. Right now, for years, seniors across the United States have voiced the same concern. The rising cost of living is outpacing the limited income provided by Social Security. Month after month, prices at the grocery store climb. Rent goes up, utilities increase, and yet for many, those Social Security checks remain painfully stagnant. Even the annual COLA, the cost of living adjustments, often feel like a drop in the bucket. We're talking about people who worked their entire lives, paid into the system faithfully, and now, in their golden years, find themselves struggling to keep the lights on. It's not just frustrating, it's heartbreaking. And that's where this new proposed $4,500 stimulus relief could come in. Congress is reportedly in talks to issue direct financial aid to those 65 and older, especially targeting low-income seniors receiving SSI, SSDI, or regular Social Security. While nothing is final yet, the conversation alone is giving millions of seniors a glimmer of hope. So why now? Why is this happening in 2025? The truth is, pressure has been building for months, if not years. Seniors are one of the most reliable voting blocs in America, and with another election season around the corner, lawmakers are starting to feel the heat. Both Democrats and Republicans are hearing from their constituents that enough is enough. Inflation has wreaked havoc on fixed incomes, and the support structures that once protected seniors, affordable housing, subsidized medicine, food assistance, are either underfunded or overwhelmed. Add to that the growing concern around the solvency of the Social Security Trust Fund, and suddenly we have a perfect storm. Lawmakers are looking for solutions that are both practical and politically popular, and providing targeted financial relief to seniors? That checks both boxes. Now let's talk details. While the exact framework of this new stimulus proposal is still being debated, sources close to the discussion suggest that it could resemble a one-time direct payment, similar to the stimulus checks issued during the pandemic. The amount? Up to $4,500 for eligible seniors. The eligibility? That's where things get interesting. According to early drafts and legislative chatter, the proposed eligibility would include individuals 65 years and older who are receiving Social Security retirement benefits, Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, Social Security Disability Insurance, known as SSDI. This payment will be non-taxable direct deposit for those who already receive federal benefits electronically and paper checks for those who don't. The goal is to make the process simple, fast, and efficient. Something that seniors won't have to apply for separately, but rather something they'll receive automatically based on existing federal benefit data. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch. Just because something is being discussed doesn't mean it's a done deal. And that's the problem seniors have faced time and time again. Promises are made. Headlines are published. But then the bills stall in committee. Votes get delayed. And people are left waiting, wondering, and worrying. So, will this $4,500 stimulus relief actually happen? Let's dig into the current status. Right now, there's bipartisan interest in pushing forward some form of senior relief. A few key lawmakers, names you'd recognize, have stepped up to sponsor or support the bill. The public statements are strong. The messaging is clear. Seniors deserve more. But there are hurdles, as always. Budget constraints, partisan disagreements, concerns over deficit spending. Still, the momentum is there. And that's something we haven't seen in a long time. In fact, advocacy groups such as AARP and the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare have ramped up their efforts in recent weeks. They're urging Congress to act swiftly, emphasizing the real-world impact the stimulus would have. According to their estimates, over 55 million Americans could benefit from this type of targeted relief. And many of those individuals are in desperate need of help. Imagine a senior living on $1,200 a month after rent, utilities, basic groceries, and maybe one prescription medication. There's nothing left, no cushion for emergencies, no ability to save, just a thin line between survival and poverty. Now imagine that person receiving a $4,500 payment. That could mean months of breathing room, catching up on bills, getting medical treatments, fixing a broken appliance, or even just buying fresh, healthy food without fear. The impact will be immediate and immense. And it's not just about the money. It's about dignity. It's about honoring the generations that built this country, that raised families, that paid taxes and followed the rules, only to find themselves struggling when they need help the most. A payment like this is more than financial. It's symbolic. It says, we see you, we value you, and we're here to help. That brings us to the key moment, the turning point. In the next few weeks, Congress is expected to hold hearings and budget sessions where this proposed stimulus will be discussed more formally. The eyes of the nation will be on Capitol Hill. And while it's impossible to predict the final outcome, the signs are more promising than they've been in a long time. But here's where you come in. Yes, you. Public pressure matters. If you're watching this video and you or someone you love would benefit from this relief, now is the time to act. Contact your representatives. Make your voice heard. Share this video. Let others know that this proposal exists and that we, as a community, can demand action. Seniors have given so much to this country. It's time this country gives something back. Because here's the truth. Change doesn't happen in silence. It happens when people speak up, when they ask for what they've earned, when they say, enough is enough. So, what can you expect next? Over the coming weeks, we'll be watching the story closely. If you're subscribed to this channel, you'll get real-time updates as things develop. No rumors, no fluff, just the facts. We'll break down any official announcements, eligibility updates, payment timelines, and how to make sure you or your loved one receives every dollar they're entitled to. We'll also share resources, food programs, energy assistance, healthcare discounts. Because while a stimulus check can help, it's just one piece of the puzzle. You deserve a comprehensive safety net, not just a one-time payment. And if this proposal doesn't pass, we'll keep pushing. We'll keep reporting. We'll keep fighting. Because this channel isn't just about news. It's about advocacy, about community, about making sure our seniors never feel invisible again. So in summary, yes, Congress is actively discussing a new stimulus relief package aimed at seniors with potential payments up to $4,500 for those 65 and older receiving Social Security, SSI, and SSDI. While the bill has not passed yet, the signs are promising, the pressure is building, and the potential impact is life-changing. But it won't happen unless we all stay engaged, informed, and vocal. And now, my message to you, my viewer, my friend, if this video helped you understand what's going on, please give a thumbs up so more people can see it. Share it with your family, with your neighbor, with that friend who doesn't know how to navigate all these confusing updates. Most importantly, subscribe to this channel right now and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss a single update about your Social Security benefits, new stimulus relief, or any other financial news that impact your life. We're in this together. And I'll be right here every step of the way, bringing you the truth, the facts, and the support you deserve. Take care, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next update.